Hi, everybody. My name is Meredith Spriggs, and I'm the Chief Kindness Officer for Caridad. And some of you know me really well, or you think you know my story, but I want to share it today because I realize not everybody understands where my passion for Caridad comes from. So it was 2008. For those of you that know my backstory, I went to seminary school to be a youth pastor. I was part-time youth pastoring at a church and working at Point Loma Nazarene University. And so in between, from my graduation from seminary and getting hired, I worked in nightlife because I couldn't get a job. So I started with event planning and it sort of built up from there. I'd also done television and print ads, so I'd done modeling. So I'd hidden all that and it all came to a head. I got confronted by cousins that said they were gonna bring it up that I was a prostitute and going back and forth to Las Vegas. I had my mother, who when it came out, she said that she wishes she would have never have adopted me. And then I had my former employer fire me because of all of it. And then succinctly, I had a pastor that I'd been working for at a tiny little church that made up fake emails and he sent them out on my name. I didn't get fired, but I got let go. And then my employer took me to court, Point Loma Nazarene, and took away my unemployment. So my wages were garnished. And it was when the market crashed in 2008. So I worked 2 part-time jobs, couldn't afford to live indoors, and ended up living out of my car. And I was alone, and it was almost Christmas. And I was counting down over the cliffs by Point. But I wanted to die that day because I didn't feel like I had anything to live for. My whole world, indoors, my family, my church, it was all gone. And all I felt was shame and abandonment. And so I counted down to 10. I should say I hoped that everyone would feel awful when they found my car. So that's why I picked that spot. And as I got down to 3, and I was revving my engine and my hands were shaking, my radio came on. And at that time, I didn't listen to Christian radio. Now it's all I listen to for this reason. And David Crowder, Oh How He Loves, came on. And in that moment, I began sobbing. I took my hands off the wheel and I turned off the car but left the radio on and I listened to the words. It was beautiful. And in that moment I realized that God had called me to something bigger, and out of that moment came Caridad. And so that is why I have a passion to deliver the best customer service. That is why our slogan is humanizing the homeless, because I see my face in the homeless, because I was one of them. So when I'm asking you to donate, when I'm striving for perfection in customer service, when I'm pounding on tables in the boardrooms and you think I'm going hard because you've been an agency partner and I'm trying to do right by the clients, I want you all to understand where that passion is coming from. I've lived it. I almost died because of that homeless life and the abandonment feelings. And so I want to challenge you. I want to give you the opportunity, if you want the opportunity to come on board with us, to donate, because there could be another me out there. There could be another Meredith. You don't know what those stories are. We see them. We see them on the front lines. We're changing lives with housing and helping people get to resources. But that's what I'm inviting you to come and be a part of. Do you want to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself? Are you willing to help us? That's what I'm asking. Please partner. I'm going to share some ways that you can help. Who are you going to help us help today? Help me help them change their stories. Thank you.